The Pittsburgh Steelers have a absolute superstar in the making in Derrick Harmon, the new interior defensive lineman for them. I mean, just amazing. Right here is in a 4-eye inside shoulder of the tackle, and he's just going to absolutely dominate. He's going to boom and then stun inside to the center. We are showing double mug. Essentially what that means is we are overloading the A-gaps with linebackers, Peyton Wilson and Patrick Queen. We're going to send Peyton Wilson to the quarterback as well. I want you to watch Derrick Harmon on this play. Now, we are going to establish that they are in a 6-man protection. Running back's going to stay into block, right, just so they have an extra guy back there. But Derrick Harmon initiates contact, right? He uses Peyton Wilson as like a stunt man, and he comes in to the center. Okay, now watch what he does to the center. Blows him up, puts him on the ground, and gets in there for a sack. The offensive line also gets called for a holding call, and because we're overloading this line of scrimmage, we're getting one-on-ones everywhere, right? All we want to do is find a way to get a one-on-one for TJ and find a way to get a one-on-one with Nick Herbig, and we are going to win a lot of reps. Even if it's Jack Sawyer or Alex Highsmith, this team has insane depth off the edge. But right here, we're able to establish one-on-ones pretty much everywhere. And Derrick Harmon demoralized the center into the front side of the quarterback. Look at this. Boom. Pushes him into the quarterback. And then he cleans it up with a sack. We're going to break down a ton of film on Derrick Harmon. I am so excited about what this dude is doing. So before we really dive into the film, I need you guys to do me a favor. Hit the like button if you want a Jack Sawyer video. And if we get over, let's say 500 likes on this video, you'll see that video come out tomorrow. I promise, all right? So hit the like button and subscribe to the channel if you are new. It is free, and let's just dive right into some Derrick Harmon. So offensively, this play goes totally south. We're going to fake a handoff this way. Running back's going to go this way. And you're going to see Derrick Harmon get initiated on a double team early here. Obviously, they're using a kind of a tight end to block Jack Sawyer off the snap, but the tight end, or not the tight end, the tackle is going to be kind of watching out for that rush. But watch Derrick Harmon, again, playing on the inside shoulder of that tackle, more on the outside shoulder of the guard. Okay, so right away, he gets double teamed, right? He gets double teamed, but that tackle understands that he's got to get back out to Jack Sawyer off the play action, so he starts to stop paying attention. But so does the left guard, or the right guard, I should say. The right tackle, right guard. Look at the right guard. He's looking at Cole Holcomb to make sure he's not blitzing through that gap to get right to him, which he probably easily could have. But either way, they both stop paying attention to Derrick Harmon, and he screams in there for a sack, as well as, I believe, Alex Highsmith off the edge as well. And he just does a really good job. Look at him bending around that edge, lowering his center of gravity, go underneath the shoulder pads of the tackle, avoid the running back in totality, which is crazy. And then again, another sack for Derrick Harmon, another half sack, I guess you could say, for Derrick Harmon. I mean, this defense was all over it in this game, and it all starts up front with TJ Watt, Jack Sawyer, Nick Herbig, Highsmith, Harmon. It all starts with them. If you can get pressure, you can force a lot of bad decisions from a quarterback, and that's what they did. Look at this once again, man. I don't get it. He is so athletic for his size that once again he's lining up in that like 4-eye inside shoulder of the tackle outside of the guard, and he's going to break to the center. Obviously, they're going to be in this 5-man scat protection. Essentially what that means, guys, is you have a slide side and a man side in every scat protection unless you're in a full slide. That's very self-explanatory. 5-man scat, they're sliding in this direction. You got man-to-man over here. And look at Derrick Harmon. Watch what he's able to establish here on the outside shoulder of the guard. Breaks to the inside. Acts like he's going to attack that A-gap. And then, boom, gets to the other side of the center. Rips through. Forces this football to come out early. Now, yes, he does get a completion there to his tight end, Harold Fannin. But all we want to see, right, out of these guys is getting pressure on the quarterback. In this game, they had 32 pressures. 32. Okay, whenever you can generate pressure on a quarterback, you can create one of 6 different scenarios, whether it's a bad pass, a bad decision, an interception, a sack, a forced fumble, holding call on the offensive line, and that's what they were able to do. Again, 32 pressures in the game is unbelievable, and that is one counted for rookie defensive tackle Derrick Harmon, or defensive end, whatever you guys want to call him. Monday Night Football is going to be amazing tonight, and I had a couple of picks for you guys, so we could potentially over 1,000x our money. With the sleeper app, I've been having so much fun using it, and guys, really quickly, if you use my promo code DUBS, they're going to give you a 100% match deposit with your first deposit, which means if you put in 100, they're going to give you 100 in bonus funds. I mean, just take that alone and use it, right? It's amazing. But let's go through some of my picks. I'm going to start off with Bijan. I like Bijan today to just get a lot of passes. I think Buffalo's going to go up early. So let's look at his line of 115.5 rushing and receiving yards. And I'm going to go more than just 100. I think he's going to catch the football a ton in this football game. I also like Josh Allen rushing, but I'm going to keep it at 25.5, go more than 25. I think that's fair. The Chicago Bears run defense is not very good at all. We're going to go to rushing yards, and I'm going to put it at 50, more than 50 rushing yards. I think that's another one that's pretty fair, one more. I want to go Kyle Pitts. Darnell Mooney, I believe, is out today. I could be wrong, but 25 receiving yards more than I feel like is pretty fair. So Bijan, rush receiving, Josh Allen rushing, Jacory 50, Kyle Pitts 25 plus. I feel like that's fair. If you put 20, you can win 50. Obviously, you can put a lot more. I like playing really safe, but if you really want to go for the moon, you guys can. Let me know in the comments down below. And again, use promo code DUBS. Get that free match deposit. You'll get up to $100 on your first deposit. Terms and conditions apply. See Sleeper's terms of use for details. Currently operational in about 25 different states. So make sure you guys check out Sleeper today. And again, code DUBS. Another great rep by this defensive line. Once again, 5-man scat. They're sliding their offensive line to the left. I think they're double teaming the interior guy. And then you got man-to-man to the outsides here. Now, obviously, we have Derrick Harmon in this one technique outside shoulder of the center. Now, you're going to see Nick Herbig kind of explode off the edge. I love Nick Herbig. He's one of my favorite players on this team because he's just drastically improved since he's gone to the league. But Derrick Harmon going up against probably their best offensive lineman here, just, completely does a great job last second kind of getting to the inside, ensuring that Nick Herbig cleans up that sack. Nowhere to go for Dillon Gabriel. And look at Nick Herbig. I know this is a Derrick Harmon video, but as he gets to the outside, he's going to use his strong arm to swat down. He's too fast, right? So he's lined up in a wide 5 technique, or I guess you might be able to call it a 7-eye. That's a tight end to his outside shoulder. I can't tell. But again, wide 5 even or 7 technique, doesn't matter. He used that speed to get off the edge, and because he's so quick, he's able to establish that leverage, use that strong arm, swat down the hand, and then boom, go. Great job by him and Derrick Harmon. His defensive line is unbeatable. Same thing, one technique to the outside shoulder of the center. This time we're going to establish outside leverage, get over to that tackle as we stunt our edge rusher to the inside. Okay, so let's watch this play here. Again, establish outside shoulder leverage. We want to get to that tackle, and once that happens, we want to quickly bend our guy back around through that A-gap. Again, they're in a scat, slide right, man left. Look at this, right? Establish that pressure, and you even get Jack Sawyer getting to the quarterback off the slide side. I mean, dominated, dude, dominated. Gets pressure from Derrick Harmon. They do get a completion for about 4 yards there, but you could tell in this game, Dillon Gabriel was never comfortable in the pocket. Was never comfortable, and that is exactly what I thought was going to happen, if I'm being completely honest. So, yeah, we're going to end the video here. Derrick Harmon played a beautiful football game. A beautiful football game. Now, we are going to have a part 2 of this video with either Nick Herbig, who had 6 total pressures and 2 sacks, or we can do Jack Sawyer. Let me know what you guys want to see. Hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, join the family, and I'll see you guys then. Peace.